Hey everybody, this is Larry Everett with Hyperspace Beacon, and you might have saw my live stream yesterday of my unlocking of my Yavin Stronghold, and also the tour of the Togruta customizations. However, what I'd like to do today is just give you a complete, or as complete as I possibly can, tour of that stronghold, because there are not only are there like hidden things in there, hidden rooms and things along that line, but there are also Easter eggs in other places that I haven't seen anybody talk about yet, really. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you as complete a tour as I possibly can of the Yavin Stronghold. So first off, I think first thing we need to do is get off this Roman Cost Stronghold and go to Yavin, and I hopefully the cutscene will show. All right. Well, first, well, this isn't exactly always where you land. This is where I left off when I logged off last night. But you do land close to this platform, which, as you can see, I put my ship on there just for kicks. It doesn't actually come with the ship. Sorry, guys. It is, however, I can show you the hooks. This is a giant ship hook, as you can see. Pick it up. There you go. That's what it looks like. And so this unlock, but this first unlock, which includes that platform we're just on right now, and this room that I'm coming up to right in here, that is 2.5 million credits, or if you want to pay with cartel coins, which I kind of recommend if you have a few thousand cartel coins that you can spend. I kind of recommend that you buy it with cartel coins, because it doesn't cost anything to unlock it again if you happen to have to close it up. Anyway, you get this open area, which, as you can see, it doesn't have any hooks in this area here, not at all. And but it does have some on the steps, or close to the steps. There's some over here. Obviously none in the broken area. All right, and so there's that, and then so the first thing you get is this first room, which has a super tall ceiling, as you can see, and it has hooks up there on the ceiling. And I put these other things here myself, just for my personal use. There is a door. There's a door here. And a door over here. And so this was, like I said, this is a 2.5 million just for this part right here. But and that's all you get. That's for 2.5 million. However, you can unlock this room, which I don't necessarily recommend for you know, if you're just buying it for the best stuff that's in this stronghold. However, this room, I believe this is the one that is hold on, which one? I can tell you as soon as I get in there. Oh, it doesn't give me. which room this one is. All right. Well, this one is. I believe this is the 975K room, and or 800 cartel coins, and right as you might have seen, it does have a centerpiece, so you can fit a statue of Naga Sadao in here, or something along that line. So any centerpiece item can go right there. Obviously, you have balcony with some hooks on it, and you have a nice view of Yavin. So I'm going to try to speed things up here a little bit, because we need to get to the good parts, right? Parts that we haven't seen before. But I do want to give a complete tour. This room over here, I believe, is the 825K room with that, or 700 cartel coins. And as you can see, it has a waterfall in it. Isn't that cool? It is pretty cool, actually. And we'll get up to the top there in just a minute and see that from the other side. But it's pretty interesting that you can see the water coming in. It goes all the way down. Apparently, there's a way to get up on that little ledge there, although I'm not exactly sure how to do it as of right now. But eventually, I'll figure that out, I'm sure. Anyway, and here's your hooks. As you can see, the hooks come right up to the water. In fact, this hook right here goes into the water a little bit. And they're all, medium-sized hooks. They're all pretty large. Actually, there's a lot of large hooks in this stronghold. Let me see if I can find the exact number on Dolphy here. Thank you, Dolphy, by the way, for putting a lot of this stuff together. No, it doesn't say how many. It does say that there is a max of 750 hooks. There are 16 centerpiece hooks, 2 starship. It doesn't say anything about the little ones. There you go. I don't think anybody wants to count all these little ones anyway. All right, so that is so far that's that's quite a bit of money. However, I'd recommend, if you are buying this for the best of what's in here, not to buy these two rooms up front. In fact, this next room, I would say not buy this either. This is your stairwell, as you can see with the hooks on. Here's without the hooks. This stairwell cost 450,000 credits, and or 400 cartel coins. Just the stairwell, by the way, and the actual basement cost 1.5 million. There's usually a door right here, and if you don't have it unlocked, this is 1.5 million, and that's, a lot of these prices are kind of crazy for these first rooms here, but I think it's to make up for the other room that is like huge and monstrous. However, it does have an amazing view of this waterfall. You can fall off and die here. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can fall off and die, which is hilarious. You can also, as you can see, there's hooks up there as well for banners and such. Boom. Republic banner. Taking that one down. Who wants a Republic banner? Gross. So that's the temple basement. Again, though, I don't recommend getting this one if you want the best of what this stronghold has to offer. So, if you want with the best stuff first, which is usually how I recommend buying your strongholds if you can, is to get the best stuff first, and then onto the lesser items. The first thing I would say I recommend opening after getting the first part, which is this first part again is 2.5 million, is opening up this stairwell. This stairwell is 450k, just like the other stairwell. And hold on. Let me do a little bit of math here. So far we had 2.5 million plus 450K, and that is not right. 0.5 million plus 450K. There we go. So we're at 2.95 million. I know. I mean, it's simple math, but my calculator's or I think it was more user error. All right, so you're at 2.95 million right now, just for the stairwell and for the main room, and I would definitely get that. However, this main room right here that you can see has a door in it, that is the balcony. That is 1.2 million. So we are up to 4.15 million so far, and unfortunately, I'm not real. I'm not. If you didn't have to unlock this room to get the other room, this is not really worth it. This room right here, for the most part, you see everything already from the main room, and you can access these hooks up here even from the main room, and so it's a little bit of a waste. Yeah, but whatever. You get a really cool room right in here. This room right here, which is, you can see the door. This is the courtyard. We're heading into the courtyard, or temple grounds rather, what they're called. And this, if we add that in, that is, the temple grounds are 2.6 million. So we had 1.5 million for the main room, plus 4,500, or excuse me, 450,000, plus the 1.2 million, plus 2.6 million for the temple grounds, which is the one we're at here. And these are, and you add those together, and that is the best that this Stronghold has to offer. That is the best stuff, and that altogether is 5.75 million. So I know that's quite a bit, and it is kind of, as we said on the stream with MJ on Massively Overpowered, it is kind of end game for strongholds, I guess, or something, because it does cost quite a bit. Yeah, so, but I mean, in the long run, 5.75 million isn't a whole lot of money, and can be earned rather quickly, comparatively to some other things. Yeah. At any rate, first thing I'm going to show you, we are in the temple grounds. This is the bridge, and the first Easter egg, which it's probably been shown on other streams and whatnot. But if you see this, come over here. You can go to the left or go to the right. You know what? Let's go to the left this time. So you come out to the temple grounds. You go to the left immediately, and you hop over those couple things, and you'll come to a set of stairs over here. You can also see the waterfall. We'll get to that in just a minute. And you can come up these stairs and come over here. You can see the waterfall. This is the waterfall into that, like, bathroom, whatever, bathhouse room, whatever you want to call it. The one with the inside the house with the waterfall in it. That's where this comes from. We're looking up to. However, if you look over here, there is a little clickable item. You click on this item and you do a super jump up to the top, and you can see into that main room. Down there is the main room. You can see there's the stuff that I'd put in the main room, the GTN and whatnot. So there's that. That is number one. I guess you would call that Easter egg or little hidden thing. And then we can also, if we want, what's really kind of cool about this is we want to get right on top of on top of this, we can get in and see into this room as well. And we can also do that on the other side. You gotta kind of jump down here and go back up the stairs, though, unfortunately. And then back up this. And as you can see, there is a little thing right here on that you can use to jump up on this side as well. And here you can look into that other room, the first room that I put the Naga Sadao statue in. There's that. So there, a little bit of an Easter egg there for you. That one as well. So let's keep moving. We have a lot of things to show. So, all right. First little Easter egg done. All of the Easter eggs, by the way, and this is why I say that getting up to this temple grounds and buying the temple grounds is probably the best thing you can do. I take that back. You know what? There is a couple of Easter eggs in here. These rooms right here, there's two of them. They're both exactly the same. I mean, exactly the same. So I'm going to show you one, and you'll have seen the other one. It's exactly the same. These are the sanctuaries, and both the sanctuaries are 1.25 million or 1,000 cartel coins. So, and there is a little bit of an Easter egg in here, although it's like perfectly obvious if you know the other one. You can jump up, get up onto this ledge, and then if you want, you can keep going up even further and go up onto that ledge. And now I'm stuck. Ah, that's nice. Okay, well, I'll unstick. Oops. Alright. Oh, you can, by the way, you can get on your mount and run around near, which is what I'm doing, just a little faster travel. Oh, that was fun. There's a little bug for you there, BioWare. So the best you can get, and I'm showing you right now that this is it, and you definitely want those temple grounds. The temple grounds make this stronghold. I mean, they are clearly the highlight of it, and I do want to show the view from up here, so that in a way where I'm not stuck. Alright. So here's the view from up here. It's pretty awesome. You can see the temples out there in the jungle, and you can see all these things that are in your actual stronghold. There you go. There's that. That's a little bit of an Easter egg. I don't know what you want to call that. But I'm gonna jump down here. Hopefully I don't die. Okay. So, and that one is exactly the same. I mean, exactly the same thing. I do want to show, which I haven't yet, let me show the hooks. Here, as you can see, more centerpiece hooks. More medium-sized hooks here. And these centerpiece hooks, by the way, can change. You can make them into a block of large, or something along that line. See, yeah, there we go. That's the one. Mix of large and mediums. So it doesn't have to stay a centerpiece hook. So you don't have to come over this many centerpieces. You decorate. And as you can see, there's 3 centerpiece hooks down the bridge, which is pretty cool. And those can all change too. Then we come to this area, this platform here. I'm not even sure what to call this platform, to be honest. But this is, it does not have, yeah, as you can see, it is just these hooks. Even though you could probably fit a ship here, like a starship platform, or a hook rather. Yeah, there's no starship hook. It's just these centerpiece hooks. There's three of them. Yeah, 3 centerpiece hooks here, And all of these large hooks, there's 10 of them, 10 large hooks, if I counted correctly. I'm sorry, there's 10 on one side and then 10 on the other, so it's 20 total. 20 large hooks, and then you got all these medium hooks here as well. So this is huge. I'm not even sure what what I'm going to put there. Eventually, I'm going to put something, but I'm not sure what. It's monstrous. All right, so the real way to get down to this next area is through the path. So we'll ride the hooks and hop on the sling. And here, and I'll show the hooks again. There's a couple of medium hooks over here and over here. But this big one right here, obviously, is a starship hook again. And unfortunately, unlike some of the other hooks, I'm going to pick this up. All you can do is a starship hook. And even on the other platform, the very first platform that you get to, all you can do is a starship. And I'm a little bit disappointed with that. I was hoping that you could change that to maybe some centerpiece hooks or some large hooks or something along that line. Here is our next Easter egg. If you down at where that starship hook is, there is this large tower, and this, if you go up there, is this is really a callback to. And I put a dude up here. There's a guard. The guard's not normally up here. I put him up here. This is kind of a callback to, and I can kind of maybe make the image, I don't know, maybe not. Alright. But, as you can see, this is a callback to Star Wars, the original Star Wars, where you had the X-Wings coming out of the jungle, and you had that tower up front that was, monitoring it. This kind of what this callback is. So, there is that, and so there are some Easter eggs, and I will come back to this tower to show you the Easter eggs from this tower. But for now, I'm gonna go show the rest of the Stronghold itself, and then we'll come back and we'll do the Easter eggs at the end, the other Easter eggs at the end. I should get on my sling. Here's a little venue here with another little lake river thing. I don't know what you want to call it. I guess it is kind of a river. Stream. You can look over the edge. Get down there. And if you come up this way, there's actually another area down there that apparently it is possible to jump down there and not die. However, there's another way to get down there, and that's what I'm going to show you now. First off, I took screenshots of this. This was pretty cool. Not the grass. This. If you see here, this is... You might be able to see it. It's really, really faint. Hopefully you can. It is... it's rainbow. In fact, it's a double rainbow. What does it mean? I don't know. And this is the first, or not? This is the one Easter egg that everybody's talking about. This is the Forgotten Cavern. And coolest, one of the coolest things is this right here. This statue is so awesome. And unfortunately, I mean, being in video doesn't really show you it as cool as it looks when you go and visit yourself. So find a Stronghold, come visit that. One of the things I do want to note, and by the way, this comes with the temple grounds, so you don't have to, like, this doesn't cost anything extra to get this bigger tunnel. But I do want to point out, I just showed the hooks. And as you can see from the, in fact, all the way, where's your first hook? Here, right at the edge of this pond is the first hook that you find, or the last hook rather, before you get into the cave. Yeah, and there's no hooks in the cave up to this point. There is a centerpiece hook here, which I think can be changed. Yep. It can be changed. The layout can be changed just a little bit. There is a centerpiece hook on this little platform. I wish there was a few more in here. That's alright. There's a hook. There's a couple hooks here, and there's hooks on the wall of that. Another cool one. There's although this is the size of the centerpiece. Can you make it a centerpiece? No, you can't. There's hooks here as well, large hooks, and you can change those. Oh, and also on this wall, I didn't even notice that before. Right there. However, once you get, past that, there's no more hooks again for a while. There's no hooks in these tunnels, unfortunately. Which makes me a little bit sad. I wish there was hooks on here. Would have been great. And this is quite a long tunnel. However, and when you get down there, when you get down to the end of the tunnel, that's that area I mentioned before. Okay, that's where where I said we could jump down. There. And there's a couple hooks here. There's one large one here, and there's a small one over here. I don't know why there's small ones over here. This one, I should do this, like, permanently. Just, like, stick this person down here. Because this, here, put that, right, the Padawan right there. Because that is, that is the oddest little hook, but I love it at the same time. Oh, and look, she's like, you can see her, she's touching the water, and you can see the little ripples coming out. That's pretty cool. So, oddest little hook, but I love it, and yeah, I'm gonna keep it. All right, coming back out, and I'm gonna go back to the tower. These are the Easter eggs, the real Easter eggs, the ones that nobody has talked about yet. So as soon as I get out there, so if you don't want to see them, if you want to discover them for yourself, then I suggest that you end the video at this point. And thanks for joining in and watching. But we do have spoilers incoming, and real Easter eggs. Ones that you should find yourself because there's Codex attached to them. And we're gonna go to the guard tower. I think we can see them all from the guard tower. Turn off hooks here. All right. Everybody ready? Going up to the guard tower. And here is our first Easter egg. You hit the macro binoculars. Hundreds of years ago, archival records accessed details recorded to a codex for convenient access. I'll show you the codex. Here's a codex. Here you go, and here's another one, maybe. There we go. Oh, apparently I hadn't done that one yet. But there you go. You get a codex like that, Masasi War Part 2. So this temple, again, same thing. And then there is, can I reach this other one? I might have to move. There is Part 3. Again, macro binoculars. There you go. And let me zoom back out. Those are the 3 Easter eggs that not very many people have talked about. And let me go to the Codex. Oh, wait, yeah, that is Codex. And You guys can pause it if you want and read it for yourself. Alright, there you go. So this has been Yavin, the Yavin Stronghold. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. With all the Easter eggs and everything. If you want to see more of these videos, of course, subscribe, like, and subscribe this video, and you can also follow me if you like. My name is Larry Everett. I'm known as Shadow, SHADDOE on Twitter, or you can follow Hyperspace Beacon at HSBeacon on Twitter as well. We also are on hyperspacebeacon.com and hyperspacebeacon.tumblr.com, and twitch.tv/hyperspacebeacon. You can watch my streams on my raid streams on Wednesdays and Sunday nights. I also do a random stream throughout the week. I do giveaways and those kinds of things as well. So anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in, and I will see you guys again soon.